My name is Burgoyne. I sound very English, but actually very Scottish. I'm from Aberdeen. And I spent 25 years in South Africa, where I actually started doing calligraphy. There's a team of us who all like to instruct the public, and we do bookmarks, and we do their name while they're having a play. I had a passion for history, and I used to love looking at illuminated books. So I started messing around with calligraphy. And I can't remember which anniversary it was, but my husband gave me a huge coffee table copy of the Book of Kells. And this book absolutely blew me away. I'm just going to try and find you a page, because this is what actually really turned me on. And the Book of Kells half uncial script, which is the one we put on the bookmarks, was the first script I ever did at fluent level. And this is it. What's not to love about that, isn't it? I mean, it's so exciting. The colour, the vibrancy, the skill that these guys had. I absolutely went mad for it. And I was known in the Cape Friends of Calligraphy for my half uncial script, which is a majuscule, by the way. That means it's all in capitals. So that's what turned me on. And then, many, many years later, my daughter bought us tickets to go to Doulton Castle, where we were just a couple of weeks ago, for Father's Day. And we went, and the Saltire, the Historic Saltire Society, were doing their thing. And I'm standing there, I had a stick actually at the time because my back was bad. And I said to my family, wow, I wonder if they'd like a calligrapher. And I got up and I hobbled with my stick, and I spoke to one of the ladies, Sue Lyons, Julie, who's not here today, and Dave Fife. And I said, would you like a calligrapher? And they said, yeah, sure. When can you start? This was in the June. They didn't see me again until the first training day the following year, by which time I'd hand sewn a complete costume. I'd worked out to do these bookmarks with names on, and I actually had to stand in front of the whole group. They didn't tell me that, they'd never used to do that, but nobody had a clue what I was going to do, not a Scooby-Doo. So I got up and I nearly died of fright. I had never done anything like that in my life. I was so nervous. So I got, and they all sat in front of me, about 50 of them, and I thought, oh my God. But I actually stumbled my way through my presentation, and they all went, oh yeah, no. Nobody ever does that for anybody else. I don't know, I had no idea. And I did 73 bookmarks on the Sunday when the public were in. 73, and they all went, wow, 73. Last year at the Lithgow Palace we did nearly 700. Because actually everybody quite enjoys having a go and doing the bookmarks, and I absolutely love it. We tell them where the dot came from. Nobody knows. They don't know where paper came from, when it came, the dot. They have no idea about how to do vellum, how to cut a quill, and we tell it all. If we have the time, we tell it to them. And I absolutely love it with a passion. And I think everybody in the reenactment world has their own area of passion, and we can bore the pants off everybody for hours, given half a chance. And this here is not for me to blow my own trumpet, but this is actually purely to give the waiting public something to look at while they are, because it can be quite a queue. So this is just to actually occupy them. And our demonstrations, which we haven't quite got our hand round yet, they are also designed as a form of cloud pleasers while they're waiting, because it's quite a popular activity.